Oh, good morning. It's early morning. Well, it's not that early, but it's morning. Yeah. Hi. I realise I complain all the time in my videos, but here I am complaining again. But hi. Hopefully you'll hear me out this time. I realise that all I do is just complain, but it's hard to find what to talk about. And there's not much great in my life, so. But yeah, it's fucking freezing. Power went out this morning, of course. So that's gonna be fun to try and figure out, try and fucking get some power. But I got online classes this morning, so hopefully my laptop's got charge. But yeah, I just wanted to chat because I've been having loads of thoughts lately about my channel, about the future of it and the future of my online career, I guess. And just, yeah, for a long time I don't think I've been a DID YouTuber per se, you know. I've just been a mental health vlog channel that has DID, and I kind of want to reiterate that more. This isn't me like stepping down from the community or whatever. I just want to focus on some more stuff, you know, be more of an advocate for other stuff. Mainly I want to talk more about my disabilities and be more of a disability advocate. My hair's mental at the moment. I saw my friend the other day. It was really funny actually. He just popped over and then I had my hair down, and I rarely do have my hair down, you know. And I think it was the first time he's ever actually seen me with my hair down. He was so just like, what? Have you done your hair or something? I was just like, no, I've just woken up. And he was like, your hair's massive. And I was just like, yeah. Oh, my eyes. Sorry, I've just woken up, so I'm like, ooh. Yeah. Just, I've had a few things happen in the past few days. Well, I've had a lot of things happen in the past, like, few weeks, you know. Over my life, I've had loads happen, but the more has just amalgamated over the past, especially yesterday, and I just kind of, there needs to be more disability awareness in life. I think there just needs to be more people talking about this stuff, you know. The shit I got said yesterday and the shit around me, I was just so like, I'm in a class full of people that are like not particularly young or forward thinking. They're nice, they're all very nice, you know. A lot of them, they work with domestic abuse victims, so they're lovely and they have a lot of thoughts and caring. But like, my sociology teacher spoke about how in feminism there isn't much to do with gender neutral things. They talk a lot about men and women and not about gender neutral people, and I was just like, thank you, teacher, for remembering that we exist, you know, gender neutral people. And someone in my class was just like, oh yeah, they exist, don't they? People that use they them pronouns. Weird. And like somebody else said, she said something about some groups of feminism, like some groups of radical feminists want to be lesbians and want to get rid of men completely to the point where they're just lesbians. And a girl next to me was like, oh, that's even worse. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? And she was just like, and I was like, what's wrong with that? I know that's not to do with disabilities, but just fucking people's ignorance around me when they say random things. I was just getting bubbled and bubbled. Yeah. So, yeah, one of the things that happened was I got in the lift, have my lanyard on, which says that I have a disability. I'm with another woman who also has a disability. A bunch of us, you know, we all get in the lift, we go up one floor, we get out, and the teacher says, she looks at us, she's walking backwards and forwards, you know, she's walking towards the classroom away from us, but she keeps turning back to look at us, and she keeps turning back and she's like, did you just get the lift up one flight of stairs? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's so lazy. Oh my god, that is so lazy. One flight. You should have just walked. That's so lazy. You should have just walked. And I just held up my lanyard to her, plainest face, and just went, I can't walk. And then she looked at it. She's still like going back and forth, like all like at this point. She's going, oh, you've got a disability. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And just runs away into a classroom. I'm like. So then my teacher stood there, and I'm just like bitching in front of her, like, you need to hear this as well. And I'm just like, that was just an awful way to treat somebody. Like, even if I wasn't disabled, I was looking around at people and I was like, oh my god, you could have sprained your ankle and needed the lift. You could have been pregnant and needed the lift because, say, going up a flight of stairs could have really exerted you. Girl in my class is diabetic. Might have lowered your blood sugar too much to go up one flight of stairs. That's why the lifts are there. You shouldn't just be like, oh, they're so lazy. I'm just like, so rude. I got so upset and so angry and like, and then this whole bullshit with the ambulance, them calling an ambulance on me immediately, even though me and my carer have both said that's not the correct way to care for this disabled student. And they're just like, it's a policy. And like, I get it. If I have a fucking seizure, I get it. But I'm probably not gonna. And if I kept saying to them, if my legs collapse and I'm conscious, then I'm fine, don't call an ambulance. And they were just like, I don't care, we don't care. So yeah. But it was just all the different fucking comments, you know, I get so many comments from people all the freaking time. Like the, what's wrong with you? Oh, can I ask, what's wrong with you? And then treat me like a weirdo when they find out. And then, yeah, just people making comments like that. And the fact that, yeah, I can't get a fucking disabled parking space as a disabled student in their roster of disabled students because I don't have a fucking disabled parking badge. Which isn't up to them to decide whether I have one. They've said I'm disabled enough to deserve care and sudden ambulance calls on me, but not to give me a college parking space. I get it, if that's your qualifier, but I've said to them multiple times that I can't afford to get a disabled badge, to just pay for it. And two, last time I tried, they didn't give me one. Even though I've been disabled this whole time. You know, like they've cancelled my PIP now, so doesn't mean I'm suddenly not disabled anymore. Yeah. Things happen a lot. Like all the things that happened when I was younger, when I was disabled. The amount of people that would tell me that I had to move my seat because those are for disabled people and you're not disabled and blah 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 blah, and I should be disgusted with myself for sitting in there and taking seats from old people and blah 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 blah. I had bus drivers purposefully trying to trip me and hurt me when I was in my crutches. Like, I would run to the bus as best I could on my crutches, and they would purposely drive away as fast as they could. I had so many bus drivers that, like, braked on purpose so I'd fall over. One actually did that and then laughed at me when I fell over. Another bus driver pulled up to the thing. I asked them to lower it so I could get on, the actual door. Because of where we were on the road, it was like coming around a corner, and the hill, it was like, the floor was like here, the bus was like here, and it was like a full-on, like, metered step. I could barely reach the step on my crutches. I couldn't reach the step, to the point where my friend had to physically lift me onto the bus because I couldn't get on else, and they just refused to lower it. We kept saying, can you lower this, can you lower it? And he kept going, no, hurry, get on, else I'm going to drive away, hurry. There were so many bus drivers in that period that treated me like absolute shit. I actually filed a formal complaint through the college. Like, there's no need. I had another bus driver do the exact same thing as this teacher. I once got a bus from the bottom of this very, very steep hill to the top of it, I hadn't been walking long. It's a really steep fucking hill. It would kill me if I walked up it. I get on the bus, I'm like, hey, can I go to the next stop? ATP or whatever. And she's like, why do you want to go to the next stop? That's so lazy. Just walk. Just fucking walk. You're so lazy. You're a young person like you should be able to just walk up a hill. And I was like, I can't. Can you give me my bus ticket, please? And then she was like, no, a young person like you, she should be able to walk up the hill. Ignorant person like you shouldn't be in this job. How about that? I just, like, slammed the thing down when it sat down, I was just so upset. All these times that things have happened to me, at least now I have a lanyard, at least, that I can go, look, I have a hidden disability. It's hidden. You can't see it. Doesn't look like I'm disabled, but I fucking am. See? To the point where I showed it to the teacher and she immediately went, oh shit, you're disabled, blah, 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 blah. But I just think about, like, what about students who can't get one of those lanyards, or forgot it and are now being treated like shit because of one ignorant teacher? I don't know. I'm sorry I'm going on a rant again. But I want to be more vocal about this stuff, I want to be more of an advocate for other things, this is also, like, all my thoughts about the lad Bible thing, I feel like this third one might be a good one to kind of stop with, at least for now. If I get asked an opportunity like this again, I probably won't take it, just because I think 3 is enough to publicly put myself out there for DID and, say, hey, I've been abused. I think 3 big things is enough for now. I'm not saying I'm going to stop. I might do big things in the future for it, but I think if I'm going to do a big thing like the Lad Bible thing again, I'd want it to be for something else, I'd want it to be for my OCD, or for my disability, because it's rare, or I don't know what it's like being a disabled young person in the UK. Just anything, I don't know if I want to put myself out there again for something so vulnerable, but I do want to be out here still advocating, all that jazz. Yeah, let me know what you think about all these thoughts, Let me know if I'm just being a bitch about disabled shit and people are just saying normal things and I'm just being overly sensitive, but, I feel like it's not up to me to say what is being overly sensitive or not with race issues or with other mental health issues, say, that I don't have, like schizophrenia. But as a disabled young person, I feel like I can talk on this, but let me know what you guys think. open discussion. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. I've got college at some point. Gonna try and figure out how to get some power. Yeah. Hope you have a great Tuesday morning. Or whenever you fucking see this. Okay. Peace.